show you a way to remember or memorize the different criteria for distance and visibility for various airspaces. You might be familiar with this diagram, which I think illustrating quite nicely. You have to remember all the three different criteria for every airspace. You basically have the visibility, you have the vertical distance from clouds, and as well the horizontal distance from clouds. And the difficulty is, of course, to remember all these numbers for all the different airspaces. And I would like to show you a way how to remember it easily. So when you go to your exam, you can start from drawing a table. It takes really not more than a minute. It's pretty easy. However, it can be save you a lot of time and help you to be used as a tool to answer the exam questions. So we're going to start by drawing the following table. You have to remember the number of 10,000 feet, and then 3,000 feet. Now, how do you remember the 3,000? Because the table has three sections: section 1, section 2, and section 3. Now, each one is here it's above 10,000. Here it's above 3,000 but below 10,000, and here it's below 3,000. The 3,000 is also alternatively can be 1,000 feet AGL. So here above 1,000 feet AGL, and here below 1,000 feet AGL, above ground level. Now we're going to write down all the airspaces. So we, of course, have A, B, C, D, E. F and G, I'm going to draw them slightly separate. And officially we have 8 separator: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 separator. This is the 8th one. And then we're going to write down, first of all, start from A. A is not relevant for VFR. A is only for IFR, for instruments. And basically, we are the 8 separators, and we're going to write 8 kilometers. That's the visibility that we need above 10,000 feet. Now, we're also going to have to remember 1,500 meters. Because it's in meters, you can imagine that this is the horizontal distance, and 1,000 feet for vertical. The next one gonna be exactly the same of these ones. So we're gonna just write them again just for the convenience. 1,500 meters again, 1,000 feet again, and here it's gonna be just 5 kilometers. Now, again, very easily, we're going to just copy all of this part over here. And again, just for the convenience, 5 kilometers, 1,500 meters, 1,000 feet. And those apply for B, C, D, and E, while F and G have slightly different criteria, so I'm gonna separate them over here. And the criteria is again 1,000. It's just 5 kilometers. Sorry. And on top of the 5 kilometer visibility, we have 2 more criteria. You have to be clear of clouds. So you can remember 5 kilometer C, for example. And as well, be able to see the ground. So have line of sight to the ground. Line of sight to ground. Or 140 knots speed. Now, actually, that's pretty interesting or quite important, because in a way that applies for most light aircrafts. So light aircrafts, so single pistons, and just normally have a cruise speed of around 100 or 120. So anyways, it will be already below the 140 knots. So that does pretty much all the parameters. Now you can use all this table to answer all the questions related to this domain. So again, just to go back, you have to remember the 10,000, 3,000 again, because we have 3 sections of the table. We have 8 separators for all the air classes. So I'm going to write here 8 kilometer, 1,500 and 1,000 feet. Very easy to remember. You copy the same 5 kilometer, and again copy the entire thing over here. It's exactly the same. Here is again 5 kilometer. You're just going to remember C and ground, so you can do 5CG. 5 kilometer, clear of clouds, and visibility of the ground. That's all. I hope it was helpful for you. Thank you.